You know Martin Geddes, he wrote the book on Q.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wonderful
Years
man.
ago, he and I emailed a couple times back and forth.
No, he's a great guy.
He's
Oh, where
brilliant.
is it? He's absolutely, but he's a genius. And it was a brilliant tweet that sums it all up. My phone decided to go off at the same time as I'm looking for this. It basically, he says something like, look, all this suffering is not a movie. All this dying is not a movie. All these vaccines is not a movie. You know, how much more of this movie have we got to go through? And I completely agree. But and I agree with I totally understand your viewpoint and respect it too. But I can just go on what I get, and
Yeah,
and
of course.
what I keep getting is what I've just said. Firstly, and secondly, it's um it's necessary. You know, we were in such trouble as a planet, sleepwalking. We literally we've been a farm for monsters for centuries, if not
It's
longer.
yeah, it's
And
true.
you know, and we're you know, I describe the human race as self-slaughtering sheep. You know, and we just accept so many things, even down to simple stuff like you get arthritis when you're 50. Oh, it's old age. No, it isn't. It's because you've been poisoned your entire life with
Thank you.
pesticides and genetically modified bread and fluoride in the water and toxins in the paint and wearing plastic shoes that disconnect you from the earth. And, you know, just the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but you try telling that to somebody. I mean, this is one of the reasons why opening the healing center has been such an educational experience for me because of the sheer levels of toxicity in people. And I'm not an untoxic person. As you know, I like a drink. I like a smoke. I've been doing that for years. I'm pretty toxic. But compared to a lot of people that I see walking in, unbelievably healthy because I'm doing all these other things to mitigate it. And I'm learning all these other things like having clean, structured water, having Celtic sea salt in that water so you don't dehydrate. Everybody's dehydrated. Everybody's magnesium deficient. Everybody's iodine deficient. These are all cheap, simple things. You know, you can
Go
cure.
through those again real slow. Let's give a gift to everybody. What are a couple simple things that we can do daily?
Well, firstly, make sure you're drinking clean water,
Okay.
right? It's got to be clean, right? And that doesn't mean the water in the gas
Not like
station.
your mouth.
Not like my potty mouth, no, clean. No, it's got to be clean, and that means putting it through a carbon filter or distilling it.
Okay.
Okay, a water distiller's like 80, $100, right? You
I
just set
would
off a.
say though, people, if you distill your water, you should remineralize it
Well,
after you.
that's what I'm coming to next.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
interrupt me. You asked me for a fucking list. So it's got to be clean first, but then you've got to remineralize it. But before you remineralize it, you want to bring it to life. So the way you bring water to life is you create a vortex. So you're recreating nature, and we've sold loads of these machines which have. I can get one actually. I don't know if I've ever shown you, but it's got pyramids on the side. It's got magnets on the sides. It creates a magnetic field. It's got a copper coil inside. It was invented by this friend of mine called Harry Rhodes. They're about 80 quid as well, and it creates structured water. And structured living water is so simple and it has such a profound effect on your health and your blood immediately. It's mind blowing. And then I put it into a hydrogen machine and fill it full of hydrogen. The word dehydrated hydration comes from hydrogen, right? So you need more hydrogen in your water. And then you put, I put Celtic sea salt in. There's products you can get. It's electrolytes. We're short in potassium, sodium, magnesium, all these things we are all lacking in. The water you're getting in the plastic bottles in the gas station and the garage is dead. It might be clean, but it's dead. The water you're getting out of your tap is full of poison. It's full of chlorine. It's full of fluoride. It's full of bacteria. It's full of you wouldn't get, you know, my cat wouldn't drink it. So you know that would solve, I think, 70 to 80% of most people's ill health problems like that if they also stopped eating bread because bread is a killer. Okay. And it's, you know, you could go say, well, I get spelt bread from the vegan. Well, I don't care. Stop eating bread. It just clogs your whole system up. And if you can stop eating bread, you won't believe the difference in just 1 month of not eating bread. The weight will drop off you. You'll feel lighter. Your brain fog will disappear. Your blood will flow better. It's just so simple.